Avoid forms of entertainment and media that give you a perception of how things are that aren't true. So let's talk women and romance. That means pornography, that means Disney movies, that means romance movies, that means TV shows, sitcoms, all these things. It's fun to just watch maybe one or two movies every now and then. But if you do, make sure that you are not incorporating or taking in too much of this as how the world actually is. It's tough to do, and oftentimes you want to fall into this fantasy. Girls do it a lot, guys do it a lot. And it's not just things you see visually. It's not just TV shows and films and anything on your computer. It can also be in the form of romance books or other types of books. For guys, it can be even fantasy books or fiction, heroic books, or videos you see online, or cartoons and stuff. And they can distort your perception of what actual human interactions are, what girls are actually like in real life, and a lot of other stuff. And especially if you don't have a lot of other experiences in real life and so forth, you can all of a sudden start doing all this stuff thinking that this is how it's going to work, and get a huge wake-up call. Because the real world is, I mean, there's so many different types of people in the real world, and oftentimes it's a lot different from fantasy. And in certain ways, it's a good thing. It's not always a bad thing. Oftentimes, these fantasies or romances are just too blown out of proportion, not realistic, and in the practical sense, it's very, very useful to understand and really experience it, because sometimes it's really good to realize that, okay, things are not that simple. They don't need you to rescue them. They can think for themselves, and sometimes they like things that aren't socially accepted. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video.